baby! Oh, baby!
Hey y'all, how are we doing today? Is this new XG? Hell yeah. I haven't even heard any of these songs yet. I'm getting my life. How are we doing today? All right, let's get it started. Shout out to the icons of the day. CMB122, what is it? CMB122498. I hope that you're enjoying your Roblox CMB. I know that you were playing that before I came in here. Shout out to Pickled Baby Beats. And shout out to Mamsukiki. Oh, we got a totally different lineup today. Normally it's like Milotic and V, and sometimes CMB, or some other random person. Shout out to y'all though. Thank you for showing up to the stream on time. I appreciate y'all. How's everyone doing? I hope y'all are staying warm. I know that a lot of us are in that storm, or rather, we have survived the storm. You know what I mean? Not that it was really that much of a storm for me, but you know. Hi Pickle. Hi Latte. Hi Andalise. Hi Milotic. I saw V. Hi V. How are we doing today? So I know I said how we're doing like 13 times, but the vibes for today is that we're going to be playing some Legends Arceus. I'm still preparing that in this moment. But yeah, the vibes today is that we're going to be playing a little bit of Legends Arceus. We're going to be we're just going to be working through my my to-do list. I have some to-do list items that I wanted to get done for today for what that involve Legends Arceus, so we're just going to work through that. I'm going to get my game started up and then I will show it all to you because I wanted to make sure that my little team setup is representative of the team that we're using in the game, which is Team Legend, led by NyQuil, the Hisuian, Typhlosion, and I just recalled exactly how that was working for us. Okay. I hope that y'all enjoyed the music. Okay. So if I remember correctly, it was NyQuil the Typhlosion. We had Embryona the Rapidash. And she was a shiny. We had a Manaphy, who was a standard Manaphy. We had Merida Knight, who was a Sneasler, question mark. And then lastly, we had one more Pokemon, and who was that Pokemon? It was none other than Duchess the Lopunny. Okay, period. All right, are we ready to switch over? I'm thinking of ordering some Mexican food. That sounds good. I was shoveling snow and ice all day. Yuck. Other random person. Oh, I'm sick. Who's random? Who's a random person? What are you talking about? Oh, was it always you? I'm sorry. Hello? Hi, Phrase. I don't have anything to actually accidentally spark conversation today. I've done nothing all week. Hey, well, yesterday we were talking about turds, so it's not all bad. Let me get my okay, are y'all ready to switch over? Here we go. Is this Harry Styles? Oh my god, they're playing all the new music that I'm not ready to listen to right now. Oh my god. Well, I guess we can listen to this OST. So the vibes for today is we're going to be going for Regigigas, but before we can actually go for Regigigas, we need to make sure that we have all the correct plates. So we have the stone plate, we have the iron plate, and we have the icicle plate, which means that now we can actually go for Regigigas in the first place. Considering that we have what looks to be 13 of the, how many are there? 18 plates. And we have more to go for. Which we can actually see here which ones that we need, that we're going to be going for. We need the one from the Moonview Arena, which is Cresselia. We're going to be going for Cresselia soon, if not today. And we're going to get one from there. There's No Point Temple. I think we get one from catching Regigigas. And then we get the plate of Prelude Beach. Defeat Commander Komodo in battle. Oh. Is there a legend associated with this battle? We can just go do that. You got banana cream protein powder? Get into it. High key missing this game. I ran the Cherub outfit into the ground. Literally what I'm wearing right now, mind you. At least the top. You're flea bitten. Let's rest until morning. I wanna talk on the float. Thank you for the 15-day streak. Get into it. Let's go see what Commodore was talking about. Because if you remember last time he played this, which was, I believe, last Tuesday, I walked up to him and he was like, battle me. And I was like, no. And then I walked away. Piss rocks in the chat, please. Piss rocks in the chat. Everybody spam your piss rocks in the chat right now. Thank you. It's good luck. Phrase has good luck and fortune. Latte has good luck and fortune. Andalise has good luck and fortune. V has good luck and fortune. CMB has good luck and fortune. Right. Well, so he's going to give us a plate. You're the one who rolled the piss rock. Face me in battle. Yes. Fight me, ho. Smash or pass, Commander Commodore. Get into it, Phrase. I agree with the Lilligant sentiment. The way we just gathered that fucking golem. With a level 50 mana fee, mind you. Andalise knows what's up. High horsepower and fire punch is crazy. Oh. I thought we had some fucking fighting type moves on Miss Duchess. I guess not. Not from last time. I forgot I switched everybody's moves when we were gonna go fight the Hello? I forgot that I switched everybody's moves when we were gonna go fight the Spirit Tomb. Get it back in blood, Duchess. Oh my god. I'm a little distracted, so I'm ready now. Normani. Braviary. Immediately get into it too. 4 times effective air slash. He unfortunately ate me up. But he's not ready for this wild charge. Stressed. I'm not a huge fan of the ZA battle style. I think it's cute for what it is, but I want it to stay in that one particular game. Because this battle style is also completely different than the standard battle style in most Switch games anyway. Fun fact, did you know that Meringue in Pokemon Legends ZA, my shiny Clefable that I carry around on my team and I consider my ace, is actually a deep descendant of this Clefable's line. So her great-grandmother actually came from Kanto, and then their people, they moved to Hisui for a little bit, and then they went over to Kalos for a little bit, and they had a few kids, and then the parents decided they wanted to go back to Kanto later on in life because they were getting a little bit tired and they wanted to go back to the old country. So then they went back to the old country or whatever, but they left some of the kids back there because they had established lives or whatever. They were adults, and so they just needed to have their own little space. And so then once they left them over there, that's when she found out about Kamado. But you know, she's not a direct ancestor of Miss Meringue, but like that's her, like, you know, her auntie, you know. I did not know that overheat was gonna hit me. Right, and then she did an exchange program in Hoenn for 2 weeks. Exactly. And that's how actually, and you know, actually she met Rayquaza, and that's how they actually got signed to do the Mega Evolution strategy program as well. So it's kind of like a double whammy for her, because like she went over there because she wanted to really connect with her ancestry. She knew that she had some people in Kanto. Hoenn's not that far away from Kanto, allegedly, and so she knew that it was going to be a little bit of like an exchange program kind of thing, but it was also going to be kind of like connected with her history in a way. But when she was over there, she met Rayquaza over at the Sky Pillar, and after that, she knew it was a done deal. They hit it off famously. Even though she was a fairy type and Rayquaza is a dragon type, she was like, let me just get like a little bit of like a mega stone. I don't even have to use it. He was like, if I'm gonna give you a mega stone, I'm gonna have to make you work for it. So like, you're gonna have to show us something, and that's why we have Meringue on the team in Pokemon Legends ZA right now. And then they got coffee and baguettes, and that's why she wears a beret. It's because she likes to remember the moment where she got coffee and baguettes with the Rayquaza specifically. You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. The fist plate. When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others, set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on this same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adaman, Irida. It had appeared we're all being guided by one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. I know I have no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Corps' ranks. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. And what a great way to start the stream. So I do want to remind you that we are in a subathon event. And that subathon event includes, but is not limited to, donations that I am taking for my Switch 2 crowdfund. So if you hit exclamation point Switch 2, like I'm doing right now, you will see that there is a link to my Throne crowdfund. Yesterday we hit the goal of 400 out of the 580 goal. I've also received over 20 what are they called, subs yesterday out of the possible 100 for the threshold of incentives, and I will show you the incentives here, but you can also check my about me if you would like to see them a little further. So here are the incentives. There are a lot of incentives to be had. The ones that we have kind of reached the threshold for in the past week of streams, y'all are getting a Roblox community stream from me. Y'all got one Blue Sky post made by the chat yesterday. We already have a Pretty Pink playthrough Drag Race Simulator in the works, an ultimate favorite Pokemon picker stream. I'm also going to be trying Marvel Rivals on stream. Lastly, I'm going to be doing the fashion review revamp, which is where I go over some of the worst flops in the fashion review history, and I redo them in my style in either DTI or in Infinity Nikki. There are a few other things that are available here on the sub incentives, and a few other things on the donation incentives, including but not limited to a karaoke stream. And there's plenty of things that are available for the subscriber incentives, including more Blue Sky posts or even more karaoke songs that I may or may not have to owe you if you were to gift some subscriptions. So if you are interested in any of these things, or if you simply just want me to have a Switch 2, or if you simply just want me to have a good year, I appreciate you. Check that out. Thank you, thank you. I had to say it because I didn't say it earlier. Thank you. There are 2 more plates to find. Thank you, Pickled. I do too. Should we go for Cresselia first, or should we go for Regigigas first? We're gonna do both today regardless. Let's do Regigigas first. And then we'll do Cresselia afterwards. Cresselia will be a nice little treat. How about that? Did OG heal my Pokemon? He did. I wanna twerk on the flow. What are y'all up to today? Anything good? Let's see. Where's my other charm? Did I lose my other charm? I did lose my other charm. Well, that's no good. Let's put these in the bag for Manaphy. The boss is off, so you're not getting checked on, so you're not going to work either. I get it. I'm playing this mobile game called I Love Hue 2. It's a jigsaw puzzle, except the pieces are just colored polygons and you arrange them in a polygon. I see. Oh, wait, I have that game. I think I have that game. Yeah, and it's like all different like shapes, and then you I have it on my iPad. I think I played I Love You too. Yeah. And you arrange them in like a, yeah, almost a gradient, and then once you finish it, it turns into the gradient or whatever. Yeah, that one's fun. Can somebody do the research for me and tell me what is the name of the castle in the Manatee movie? Um, yeah, what is the name of the castle in the Manatee movie? Really? That's what it is? I need to be going up here. Yeah, Snow Point Temple. The Temple of the Sea. Yeah, your Google might be bugging because I don't remember that particular name. CMB. You're sick and twisted. There's an Alpha Abba. Alpha Abra. I'm not scared of you, ho. I'm not scared of you, ho. I'm not scared of you, ho. I believe it was like the Temple of the Sea or whatever, but didn't it have another name? How do you say that? Was it Samia? Samaya? What's T? Actually, to get to Regigigas, I think you have to go to the bottom floor. I'm trying to figure out a name for the Manaphy. Do you have any ideas? Give me entrance to the room, give me access to the bitch. Where's the basement in here? Butterbean. Atlantica is the name of the palace in The Little Mermaid, IDK. Right. Zendaya. Oh, wouldn't have expected to run into you up here, Pommy. What are you up to? You're here to try and find the secrets lurking in the Snow Point Temple, aren't you? That's what my clairvoyance told me. Bitch, get out of my face, Sabi. You do tend to get things mixed up and all kinds of strange going-ons. This door here, well, they say behind it sleeps a Pokemon so great, it could tow around the entirety of the continent that lie to the south. No matter what we do, this door just won't seem to open. The stone plate, iron plate, and icicle plate you're carrying are reacting to the door. See, I told y'all I was a chosen one. I told y'all I was a chosen one. Nobody wanted to believe me, but I told y'all I was a chosen one. Meanwhile, y'all are sending me out the town and forcing me into the wilderness. Even though, honestly, the wilderness is where I stay. Bitch, please. This I Love Hugh game is kind of challenging. It is, but it's a pleasant challenge because it's a simple concept. What? In time is that thing? It's colossal. It sure seems to be a Pokemon, but let's see what my clairvoyance has to say. Yep, definitely a Pokemon. My clairvoyance showed me a vision of its in motion. It's literally moving right here. What are you talking about? All right, let's change our moves. Regigigas is a normal type Pokemon exclusively. But I believe that it also knows moves like Tri-Attack, among other things. So let's check our baddies. We're gonna switch out Charge Beam for something else. Let's do a Drain Punch and let's do a Mach Punch. Let's do a Sleep Powder instead of a Poison Powder. Shout out to Marie the Knight. I like the name Atlantica. Why did I think it was normal grass? Because it's covered in moss. Close combat is fine. I'm probably not going to use Marie. Take heart. The user lifts its spirits, healing its own static condition and raising its offensive and defensive stats. We could do that with a little bit of water pulse. I've had that game on my phone for years, personally. I spelled that shit wrong. Capital A-T-L-A-N-T-I-C-A. Period. We're gonna save our games. Even if we defeat it, it's still gonna be here when we come back. I don't want to come back. I love the Regigiga sounds in the movies. Go, Duchess! Duchess is ready for that heat. Hold on. Knock punch. Oh. Knock punch, strong style, Duchess. And we can use this opportunity to switch out our Pokemon. For Normani. Blue Powerade. Strong style, sleep powder. Make it drowsy. Agile style, drain punch. See, and we knocked it out. I didn't want that. Hi, farm boy. Fun fact, if you would like a blingy from me, I will make a blingy to anybody who donates to the Switch 2 fund. I've already made a series of blingies. You can go find those in the Discord server. In the blingy channel, you can see all the ones that I've made so far. Right now, I owe one to Undyne specifically, and then also to Breb. So we saw what happened there. Let's try it again. Strong style, mount punch. Again. It's too... Oh. RIP to Duchess. Let's get out Normani. And use a sleep powder on it, and then we could start throwing balls at it that way. Strong style, sleep powder. Now it's drowsy, and now we can start throwing the balls. Let's use the Gigaton balls for starters. You know, catching Pokemon in this game is hit or miss. It's either going to be really easy or really difficult. And it was really easy. There we go. We got Regigigas. Day 7 of the subathon. We have another legend on our list. So that one's period. Yeah. The blank plate. That's a blank slate. Now that was one solid Pokemon, like a giant born of the very earth. I guess it's just part of your job with the Survey Corps, huh? What kind of Pokemon is the one you just caught, Mommy? I can't wait to see in the Pokedex when it's done. Yeah, I'm pretty curious to read everything Mr. Professor writes up, too. See you! We should do another chase sometime. Hi, Moss Green City. We just caught Regigigas. There's one more plate to have, and that plate belongs to Cresselia. After Cresselia, there are a few more legends that we can capture in this game. Legends and or mythicals. Cresselia specifically, I believe, is a legend, though. Hello? What the fuck? I can leave this area. Bye. Okay, I Love You 2 is a really easy and simple game. Not too much on it. You're really good at it because it's simple brain games. It's not like it's the most difficult game in the world. Boots, that's my ego boost. Schedule ain't been loose in a minute. Ha 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 ha. Whoa, whoa, yeah. And baby, you can be my American high. Boy, you can be my American high. What can I say? What you wanna do? Ba 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 wow 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 wow. You might, yeah, exactly, Pickled. Not too much on me on the least. I'm just out here living my life. Hello? Actually, I evolved one of my shinies in this game. Look at that. I believe I only need actually, I don't know if I need the legendary trio or not. The weather trio. I think I do need the weather trio for the Pokédex. But we're not gonna go for them right now. Let's just go see if my Pokédex is considered finished at this very moment. Either way, we're going to Moonview Arena. Moonview Arena. I love how Silene is just like, get the fuck out of my face. Shout out to the lactose girlies. MV. V, you stay cooking. You just randomly will go into the kitchen and start making some food. Get into it. Where are we going next? Moonview Arena. That's in the Coronet Highlands. Ba 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 da 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 da. The plate of Moonview Arena. Did I make that up? No, it's in here. Where is it? Oh, it's right here. Oh, it's literally right here. Hello? Oh. I don't suppose a grunt like you would even know, but I guess it behooves me to ask, do you know of the Pokemon called Cresselia? I do. I really do. Well, I figured you'd know. I wouldn't expect any less from someone who managed to defeat me, even if it was just a fluke. Cresselia is said to be the very embodiment of the crescent moon. Her feathers are called lunar feathers, and legend says that if you hold one as you fall asleep, you'll be visited with wondrous dreams. Well, I call her a nightmare, that pesky Cresselia. She descended upon Moonville Arena and caused my lord to hide itself away. I'm so worried about Electrode that I can't even sleep, never mind dream. I think you might be able to catch Cresselia and perhaps even claim one of those lunar feathers? Oh, do catch that pesky flying croissant. Do it for my poor Electrode. Though I suppose Cresselia can't be all that bad, even if she at least recognizes the perfection of the arena, looked after with loving care by the great Melly. Turn the lights on. Doom, doom, hey, doom, 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 ho, ho, doom. Turn the lights out. Oh. Every night I rest in my bed with hopes that maybe I'll get a chance to see you when I close my eyes. Going out of my head, lost in a fairy tale. Could you hold my hand and be my guide? Like, she really don't want me to pull up. She really don't want me to pull up. Oh, she's so for real. She is so for real. Yo, for real? Yo, for real? Hold on, let me get my ball. Let me get my ball. I'm gonna put her in a jet ball. Thank you. Oh. Oh, she do not play. She do not play. Me the fuck too, Cresselia. Let's see her moves. I'm just curious. You trying to knock me out, ho? We got Cresselia! The Dread Plate. Well, well, this is unexpected. Instead of a lunar feather, you got some kind of plate. I do feel power emanating from it, though. In any case, if Cresselia did not gift us with any of her feathers, then I suppose she thought we had no need for them. Not bad at all, Grunt. Though I suppose anyone with enough luck to beat the great Melly should be able to handle at least that much. Thinking about it, a halfway competent person like you might actually make a decent sparring partner to help my lord and I grow stronger still. I will go back to the settlement and tell the others about the feathers that we didn't get. Girl, nobody even wanted those damn feathers. Bye. I am a sweet dream, thank you. Thank you. Poisonally. Professor Laventon, smash or pass? What a pretty one. I love Cresselia. That's easily one of my favorite legends. He's someone that you would hang out with. That makes sense. He needs to take that fuck-ass beanie off, though. Hey, it's cold and hey, it's cold. This is before indoor heating. Why would I wake up Portland with my fart? Who do I need to go talk to? Kogita. Let's go see what Kogita has to say. Oh, you're laughing so much you're crying. You made one bad joke and oh my god. Kizzy is so easy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Kogita. Miss Kogita, where are you? Here you are again. Have you collected all the plates? Of course. Pommy is a famed member of the Survey Corps, after all. So, what more can you tell us? We're so close now, you must know more about the plates. If there's yet more you want to know, kindly bring me wood. 3 logs will do. Wood? So you're saying wood somehow tied to the plates. Well, I suppose that's what we get to learn next. Hop do it, Pommy. Well, it shames me to admit it. Merchant that I am, I'm quite out of wood in my stores just now. Hi, Kizzy.
What's that in my cup? That's that potion.
Rubbing hands like it's lotion. The way I always catch that is killing me. I don't know what the wood is needed for. Also, Smasher Pass Valo. In his current state. Thank you for following Sad Twin Leaf. Oh, yes. This certainly ought to do. Now the moment comes at last. The big reveal. What, pray tell, is the secret behind this wood? Secret? Your expectations need tempering, I fear. This wood is merely for fashioning myself new cutting boards. Cutting boards? You mean for cooking? The plates we're after aren't dinner plates, so this is hardly the time for cooking. How you complain for one shirking his own work in this very moment. Poor Ginter of the Ginkgo Guild must have his hands full with you. But honest work is honest pay. Here you are, Pommy, a reward for the wood you've brought me. The Pixie Plate. That's one of the plates we're looking for! Apologies. That's indeed one of the plates we've been searching for. What do you mean, a plate? Let me see that again. This does rather look like one of the plates you've been tracking down. While the engravings upon it made it less than accommodating as a cutting board, whatever ingredients crossed it certainly gained a more pleasant flavor. Perhaps that was the board's power. The plate's power, rather. Well, no more need saying. What do you two intend to do now? Well, We've managed to collect quite a lot of plates by now, but I still don't know what we're to do with them exactly. It's just a hunch, but perhaps we should have a look around the Celestica ruins. Those ruins contain statues of both Dialga and Palkia. They might hold more secrets. I see. A fine pretext to continue shirking your mercantile duties, to crawl about in old ruins as you so enjoy. On with you then. I don't need you to tell me. I'm going. The Celestica ruins. I'll see you there. Bye, Flop. Go on now. To the Celestica ruins. I'm curious myself what you'll find there. What can we who live now learn from the remains of our ancient myth and legends? You're asking me, Kogita. I want to find out too. Shout out to Pixie and her plates. CMB, are you still in VC with Pixie? Tell her that we found her. I feel like Pixie would like Kogita low-key. Pixie doesn't eat off plates. How does Pixie eat her food? She eats the slop from her trough. I'm a little tired of this hairstyle. This is what I have it in now. Modern, help. Help. This is sending me. Can you be bald in this game? No, but you can have shorn hair. I think this is the shortest you can go. There's multiple characters who have this hair. Be emo. I mean, I was emo anyway. Arzu, smash or pass. Arzu is an adult, I believe. Considering her height, her size, and she's like, you know how normally in these games the adults are normally larger than the characters. She's an adult. And even if not, then the question would turn to her descendant Mars, who I think is honestly more attractive. No shade. I can't believe Priscilla took our charm. So that's all of our missions. We're seeking the remaining plates. We have all these Paths of Solitude. We have the Darksome Nightmare, which is for Darkrai. And then we have Balloon Races, and that's it. You also have to consider that there are multiple factors that would also indicate besides her stature that would make Arzu an adult, by the way. While she is taller, she is also placed into a position of power. There's only one or two notable children who are taking care of any of the noble Pokemon or Pokemon of this high status. And that would be Sabi, who takes care of the Braviary, or who really has the relationship with Braviary. And she has that stature partially because of her clairvoyance, meaning that she is able to connect to the psychic type Pokemon. And then there's the other kid, there's the kid who stands at the face of the Cleavor. And I think that part of the reason that he has that is because of his intelligence. Doesn't he have like a relationship to the rocks or something like that? Like it's something to do with his like family's job. Arzu is considered to be a young adult because she's in that stature of high power with her relationship to the Hisuian Lilligant. Which I'm curious, can we go rebattle that? Is she gonna be there if we go and try to rebattle it? Or who is there? I guess we have nothing else to do but to go to the Celestica ruins. I could always go get some more items, but we're not there yet, so... Your Twitter's full of little dogs. Volo? What up, gang? Have a look at this. This statue has been kept here, far from the statues of Dialga and Palkia. Broken and shattered, and yet it remains. Do you know what that is? No, I don't know what the fuck this is. You're telling me. Oh, you're the greatest wielder of Pokemon in this land that this land knows. The one who could bring low even Dialga and Palkia, but it seems certain things are beyond even your grasp. And you feel real good about that, I bet. Huh? This crumbling statue once was a figure of the Pokemon, one that was equal to both Dialga and Palkia, yet vanished from our world. The great Pokemon Giratina. Thank you for the gifted sub for Kizzy. Kizzy, say thank you. It was banished for its violence, left to dwell in a world on the reverse side of our own. It is a being that has lain in wait for the chance to bare its fangs in defiance and tear down Arceus itself. Now tell me, if this Giratina desires more than anything to challenge Almighty Arceus, where do you think it might appear? The Temple of Sinnoh, probably. Exactly. Where one is closer to the heavens than any other place in Hisui, and where the space-time rift first opened. I can feel it. We are getting closer to uncovering the secrets of this world. I dare say, the excitement is loosening my lips more than it should, but, you see, ever since I was young, whenever I met with something more painful or heartbreaking, I couldn't help but wonder why life was so unfair, why I was cursed to live through such things. Of course, I imagine we all go through something like that. Eventually, I chose to direct all my energy into my own natural curiosity and ambition. And what tickled my curiosity more strongly than anything were the mysteries to be found in legends, in history, in ruins. You see, I fancied that by unraveling these mysteries, I could find out how the world itself came to be, and with that knowledge, maybe even forge a new, better world. A new, better world. What you mean by that? Now, if we could find the realm that exists on the reverse side of our world, and meet the Creator's unwanted child banished therein, perhaps then we'll be able to understand the nature of Almighty Sinnoh itself. Don't you want to see it with your own eyes? We must make for the Temple of Sinnoh at Mount Coronet's Peak. Dialga and Palkia both appeared from within the rift that once gaped open there, didn't they? If these plates can call anything at all, it seems likely that is where it would appear. So what y'all think Vala was talking about there? No spoilers, but what do y'all think Vala was talking about there? Because he sounded... why was he laughing? What was the tea? I'm kind of scared for my life. Volo is kind of creepy, because also, why are you standing here talking to a 15-year-old about this? Let's talk about it. Volo is not a twink. That is a very tall, grown-ass man. Volo is at the very least, he is 6'2" tall. He is taller than every other adult that we interact with. Did you know that? That is not a twink. Also, beyond that, he's relatively muscular. Even though he has more of like a proportional shape to his body, he's relatively muscular. He is not a twink. So twinks can't be tall now? I didn't say that. But I'm saying that those two factors combined are what make him not a twink. And that is true, V. I agree. Booty is booty is booty. I didn't say any of these things are not true. I'm saying that he's not a twink. Hi, Rose. How are we doing today, Rose? He is a little bit invested in the Real Housewives of the Distortion world. I didn't think that we were going to have to go up here and deal with Giratina today. But guess who's ready? All the statues are gone. I hated that. I really was enjoying the statues. All of the statues of all of the noble Pokemon and all the Hisuian variants are gone. That kills me. That really kills me. All right, brace for impact. Let's get into it. If you ever had a chance, this game came out like 4 years ago at this point, almost exactly to this like time period because it came out in the early part of the year. If you have never got a chance to finish this game, this is going to be a moment that's going to spoil the ending for you. We are nearing the end of the game. We're walking up to him. Just because he has feminine wiles does not mean that he is a twink. The temple lies in ruins now. Columns cracked and broken, like pillars now turned into spears, stabbing into the heavens. Well, I detect distinct lack of Giratina. Is something bothering you? Ah, I do beg your pardon. I suppose I must seem to be behaving strangely. I dare say you deserve to know what I'm really after by now. Ever since I became convinced that Arceus really does exist, there has been one question that consumed my thoughts. How can I meet such a being myself? It was an attempt to answer this question that I originally sought out Giratina and had it tear open that rift in space and time. After all, Giratina wished to stand against Arceus, but that didn't do the trick. So, then I had you gather the fragments of the all-encompassing deity, just as the murals of the ruins directed. 18 plates, said to be the fragments of the all-encompassing deity. You hold in your hands 17 of them. So, you must be wondering, where's the last one? Why, it's right here. Now, hand over the plates you gathered. I will be the one to bring them all together. My desire to meet Arceus cannot be contained any longer. I need to know what it is. I must know what it is. If I can meet Arceus myself, then I may also be able to subjugate its power, and using that, I will attempt to create a new, better world. Of course, if I create a brand new world, then this Hisui region that we currently exist in will be undone and returned to nothing. You, everyone you know, and all the Pokemon living here will vanish in an instant as if you'd never been. If you want to keep this world from disappearing, then face me in battle. Now that you have a choice, not that you have a choice, even if you don't wish to battle me, I'm not above using force to take those plates from you. Okay, smash or pass this current form of Volo. Let's talk about it. Lucario, switch. Why is this Lucario using 3 moves at once? Honestly, speak your truth, Pickled. Try to keep it cute, but speak your truth. Oh, not Crunch. Why was he ready? Embryana. Exactly, Moss Green City. Exactly. You know. Exactly. Oh, he's out for blood. Why are all his Pokemon OP low-key? Moonblast. Get into it, Atlantica. Why is he using multiple? Like, I hate this fucking battle style. Agile style. I thought she was fixated on using pedal dance. What happened? The way overheat hits me in the back, what the fuck? Arcanine, hold the phone. Cut the cameras. Honestly, Marie tonight. Close combat, strong style. Togekiss, easy. Poison jab, strong style. Of course he uses a full restore on his Togekiss. Actually, I kind of like that he has a Togekiss, I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any Pokemon that are super effective against Togekiss though. Okay, my next question is, do we think that Volo specifically is girly pop? My answer to the last question is smash. Marie's revenge. Why? Why you? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? I agree, I believe he is as well. His team, for context, was the Spiritomb, a Lucario, a Garchomp. What else did he have? He had a Togekiss, a Spiritomb, a Lucario, a Garchomp, a Togekiss. Were there more? What were the other ones? Hi, Robbie. Thank you for the money and the clout. Why? How? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. Rose Raid, that's 5. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. I bent all of my passion and interest into its study. All the time I spent poring over the legends, everything that I've done. You outsider. It's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. No, this isn't finished yet. Can you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins, the eldritch presence icing your heart. Why am I shaking? I think he is girly pop. I actually do. I think his outfit is girly pop. I think he's girly pop. I think his team is girly pop. The way this Giratina is about to knock him out the way. Hello? I have one Pokemon alive. Marie. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I want to see what happens if I faint here. The way it says, the way it said, try again with a stronger team of Pokemon is sending me. Okay, so I have to battle him. And then I have to battle Giratina. I am not using any Grit Rocks. I am not training my team up again. It's just that my team, I only had 2 Pokemon and they were both half HP when we started battling Giratina because of the battle that we had with him, because the AI with him is so good. But of course that's the case. Try again, Roserade. Oh. Roserade, try it again. Try one more last time, Roserade. How would his girly pop come from Cynthia, though, when he is Cynthia's ancestor? Allegedly. Mega Lucario Z has no variants on his team, though, because we're not Mega Evolving here. I'm loving this theme song, actually. I hate this battle style, though. This extra sensory. I was gonna say, is it Zen Headbutt that she knows? Hmm. What's his last Pokemon? Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. I hate it. Milotic is not in this game. Crucial information. Milotic is not available in this game. Once again, I only have 2 Pokemon available to me. Why? Why you? Why do you have the blessing of Arceus? Let's see if we can get Giratina down with Normani and with NyQuil. Why? How? I've devoted myself to Arceus beyond any other. I worshipped it as the creator of our entire world. I bent all of my passion and interest to its study. All the time I've spent poring over the legends. Everything that I've done. You outsider. It's almost as if you were spat out of the space-time rift just to get in my way. No. No, this isn't finished yet. Can you feel it? The chill creeping through your veins. The eldritch presence icing your heart. Milotic is playing Animal Crossing New Horizons. Oh, did that say damsel? It didn't. I don't think it said damsel. I thought it said Daniel, which is Milotic's name. Normani, let's weaken it. It's gonna get the first move. Shadow Force. Okay.
What about you being built like a bus driver?
What about you?
Pedal
being built like
dance,
the
strong style. I can't hit it. What do you mean I can't hit it? I don't understand how it's one-hitting NyQuil. I really don't understand that, actually. I don't mind having to redo the battle. It's not really a big deal to me because the battle is attached to the battle that we have to do with Giratina. But I don't understand. Okay. We're going back from whence we came, honestly. I really didn't want to go for Giratina anyway right now, but... Bitch, what the fuck? I did not crash out. I just want that to be clear for the record. I did not crash out. It's okay, I'm crashing out for you. Thank you. The fight is interesting. All right, class, here's the next one. Zisu, smash or pass? Not sure. Bye. Milo chick doesn't see the vision. I'm sorry, Zisu. She's kind of dolled up, Loki. Tommy, would you come with me for a moment? What you want, Silene? So you came. Are you aware of why we named ourselves the Galaxy Expedition Team? Nope. Well, okay, because I accidentally hit the wrong one. Let's keep it go. Let's keep it cute. I am quite fond of likening things to stars. Such is how I described the intellect and abilities of Silene and the others to our patrons. When explaining our plan to move to Hisui, I told them our members were as bright as shining stars. Hearing this, one of our patrons said to him, "I see you have yourself a veritable galaxy then." Perhaps to curry favor, the commander then said he would name us the Galaxy Expedition Team. That is not quite right, Silene. I also thought it was a fine name. Alas, the name will not live on forever. Once life here in the region settles down, the role of the Galaxy team will end. And once we are no longer needed, it is only natural that our team will be disbanded. Are you okay with that? The important thing is that the people learn to live in harmony with Pokemon in this vast land. Our name hardly matters, is that not so? I promise you, I will pass down the name of our team and tales of its accomplishments to all my descendants. Looks around. I see. I suppose that does sound like something you would do, Silene. Tommy, forgive me for taking so much of your time. Please accept this as a sort of apology. Despite having fallen from the sky into this land, you have not once hesitated to help us. For that, I thought you deserved to know the story behind our name. I have high hopes for your continued efforts to help the people of and Pokemon of Hisui. Why are y'all telling me this now? What triggered this? The only Pokemon left that I have to capture is, literally Giratina. That's the only one that's left on my list, I believe. I'm not buying any candies. They're such a waste of money. Alright, let's go try that Giratina shit one more time, since that's the only thing that we actually actively have to do. I wanted to do the weather trio, but I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. Like, it's not available to me just yet. They must have done all that because of the side quests. Like, I think I got all the quests done. Grace is playing Marvel Rivals. We're not doing all this again. I'm not gonna read his. We already heard his context once. I don't need this. We're just gonna go for Giratina and get it over with. And he's gonna send out his Rose Raid. Which is fine. Because even if Rose Raid goes first, Spikes is not super effective. And we can use Zen Headbutt. Which takes Rose Raid out, as well as mostly Spiritomb. Spiritomb is on 1. He sends out his Lucario. His Lucario is going to attack first with Bullet Punch. And then a Strong Style, Close Combat. Which shouldn't have taken out Atlantica, but Atlantica is only level 58, so it makes sense. And we are going to send out NyQuil. I hate how Overheat knocks me on my ass every time. It's burned. The Shadow Ball is crazy. Oh, Atlantica's knocked out, so we can send in Duchess, who knows Fairy type moves. For my first move, I'm going to be reviving NyQuil completely. And for my second move, I'm going to be using Draining Kiss, Strong Style. Because that should take out the Spiritomb, meaning that the move sequence is going to be reset after the new Pokemon comes out. Meaning that now he has 3 Pokemon and I have 4. Why is he using 3 turns, though? I'll keep that in mind. Now it's 3 versus 3. Marita Knight has 2 turns once again. I'm going to use my items once again to revive another Pokemon. It's going to be Atlantica this time. And then we're going to fight. And Marie is going to be using a standard... a strong style close combat. Alright, Marie's defensive stats are lowered. I want to switch her out, but he has 2 Pokemon now, and I have... The move sequence doesn't reset. Maybe it doesn't. Togekiss is crazy. We're gonna send in Embryana, who last time she went against Togekiss, I don't think that she won. But now she has Wild Charge. Even though she has Mastery over it, I didn't use the Mastery. which is fine. And the last Pokemon that he has is Garchomp. But it's still our move. And I'm sending in Normani. You're right, the move sequence doesn't reset. I thought it did. I don't prioritize speed. I'd rather get the Pokemon out of the way. Grass type moves are neutral to Garchomp because Garchomp is a dragon type. But that also means they're neutral to Giratina. So I don't need Normani for the next fight because she's a fighting type anyway. Which is also true for Marie. Although Duchess might come in useful. Once again, I'm going to send out Embryona to go against Togekiss. I'm going over the sequence mostly so that I can have it organized in my own head. Wild Charge, knocked it out. Let's see what happens. He's going to send in his Garchomp. That's his last Pokemon. Garchomp has the first move. Earth Power knocks out Embryona. I have two Pokemon left. For Garchomp, I'm sending in Atlantica, but I would like to see... Let's see. Oh... I really want to revive another Pokemon. Okay. This is essentially a seven Pokemon battle where the last Pokemon is Giratina, but I don't get a 7th Pokemon, right? Based on, I was actually reading about 7 Pokemon battles the other day, or I saw something about it because I was looking into all the battles that you do. I don't remember who I was battling. But one of them is like, I think it's the one with Koraidon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. They were saying that was the only one, or Bulbapedia was saying specifically, that's the only battle where there's 7 Pokemon implied in the battle because you're using the 2 Ride Pokemon or the 2 Koraidons or the 2 Miraidons versus each other. That's the only time that you're doing a 7 versus the player is doing a battle against somebody who's using 7 Pokemon against them, and you actually also get to use 7 Pokemon as well. Let's see if we're set ahead because of Duchess with her very tight moves. He really thought he ate here. He really thought he ate here. Aura Sphere is crazy, but Duchess has a regular moment. Not playing with you, bitch. Let's see what happens. I might have made a mistake here. I didn't make a mistake here. This is over. Oh! Cut the cameras. Did y'all see that? Did y'all see that? I can't take the I can't capture it anymore. Did y'all see that? Oh shit, it's not over. Giratina locked in. I didn't know I was gonna have to battle Giratina twice. This is fucking stupid. I don't know what to do. Should I revive another Pokemon? I guess I should revive another Pokemon. It's gonna take out NyQuil though. If it's obscured, then I can't battle it anyway, so I'm going to revive another Pokemon with this. It still knows Aura Sphere, and I imagine its special attack is heightened in this form. So it's still taking bitches out left and right. Me bringing back Duchess anyway. You can't get rid of me, bitch! And it's just gonna continue to gag us. I don't really know what to do. Like, and it's obscured, so I can't even fight it if I wanted to. But now I can hit it again. Hold on. Max revive. NyQuil's recovered. And now I can hit it. We're just gonna use regular play rough. He's obscured still. Oh, I should have used an item. She survives the first one. And he hits again. I don't understand because it says that he only gets one move. Giratina is no longer obscured. Should we hit it? We're gonna get 2 moves. Let's try it. High risk, high reward. Oh, it's burned. Earth power, which doesn't take us out. It gets a second move. Agile style. Earth power, that's gonna take us out. We were so close. I hate how it tells you to get a stronger team. I hate how it tells you to get a stronger team. That's basically 8 Pokemon in a battle. In this fucked up battle style of this fucking game, too. We're gonna keep going, because this is the only thing I have left to do. Yeah, it is crazy they make you fight Volo, but I think Giratina is considered part of the battle against Volo. Oh, she gagged. She gagged. No, I'm staying very calm. I'm very calm. So is Togekiss. But now I get 2 moves. No, I don't. I guess not, huh? Well. We're gonna use Sleep Powder once again. Normani is too drowsy to... Oh. Togekiss gathered. It's okay. It's okay. Actually, I should have saved before I came back up here because I had max revives, and I should have saved those max revives because now I have less of them, and now I can't restart because I got those max revives from like the first battle that I did. No, I didn't. When was the last time I saved? Did I save before I battled him the first time? Bitch, I don't remember. Well, we're going now. We're in it now. I wanna twerk on a flow. And he's gonna send out Garchomp. Right. Garchomp does not get the first move. I'm gonna switch to Atlantica. I thought Manaphy was Water Psychic this whole time. Hello? Fuck you. That didn't take it. Oh. Let's see where I saved. Honestly, who cares, right? Like, let's see where I saved. I believe I did save in front of him. What if the last time I saved was when I got Regigigas? That would be so crazy. And I never took a picture with it. No. I believe I did save in front of Olo. Fingers crossed. Let's see where it was. Okay. Okay, I did. I saved right before I walked up to him the first time. We are leaving. I'm going to go all the way back to where I was previously because he's going to go through this whole little spiel again. I don't care about all that. What I care about right now is getting some freaking mega revives or whatever. Not mega revives by. What I care about is getting some max revives. Right, so I want to go back to the village. I want some of my baddies to max out on their moves. I'm gonna switch back over Manaphy's moves, and then we're gonna go back over there and save before we deal with him. In the meantime, as a little bit of a break, let's take some pictures with Regigigas and also Cresselia. Don't forget, we still have the Switch 2 crowdfund going on, as well as the subscriber goals, and there are incentives for thresholds that we meet in both. I want to master your moves. Which moves do you want to master? I want Embryona to master Wild Charge and High Horsepower. And Flamethrower, honestly. Because the only move that she actually has mastered is the last one, which I don't even remember what it is. Get into it, Embryona. Okay, we don't need to change Manaphy's moves. They were already changed before I saved my game. I will have it master Hydro Pump, though. Oh, well, I guess that's fine. Bye. Okay, and we got the same colors. Okay, bye. Period. Do we have anything to craft? Let's see. Well, we have stuff to craft jet balls, at least one, which that'll be useful, but not for what we're doing currently. That would be interesting. The Ox Power, Ox Guard, and Dire Hit. I'm not really tempted on using those though, because I don't think that's going to be useful against like these battles when there's so much going on. But maybe I'll take some of them with me just in case. Because I really don't have any grits anyway, and I don't really like using the grit items. I also have Ox Power Guard. Oh, yeah. That might be useful. Especially that evasion one might be useful when we go up against Giratina, at least for the first time. A shiny Basculegion is tempting, although... Or not a shiny Basculegion. A shiny Basculin is tempting, but I hate the way, like, Hisuian... Or Basculegion, because Basculegion is naturally Hisuian. I hate that it looks. I hate the way it looks. We're in the wrong area. I could have swore that I had the task to do these the Weather Trio though. But the only thing that I have to do is to seek the remaining plates. And then for this one, it would be all these paths to solitude, and that's it. And also the Darksome Nightmare. Yeah. Oh, I said I was going to take pictures first. Let's take pictures. I'll take the pictures, I'll post the pictures, and then we can keep going. Actually, I think a purple screen would be nice for Regigigas if it's dark. Yeah, that's good enough. Damn. Not much to it. Is there a light blue screen? There is. Oh, this is cute. Shout out to Cresselia. This is cute. Okay, so let's use this one here. Save screenshot, and then we'll do this one here. That's the only one that I have of Regigigas in the first place. And then we can post them. And here is Pickled saying that he is going to be giving one of his pets a swirly. Right. Pickled, chime in. Are you here? No clue. Anyway. You just got back? You're gonna give your dog a swirly? Is it a dog or is it a cat? What's your tea? A swirly? Right, right. A cat? Oh, okay. Right, right. A swirly? Right. And in my hair, I can love you better than you're feminine. Well, even if we don't get Giratina today, which I'm going to continue to attempt at least one or two more times, at least we got these others. Oh, right. She's working my nerves. Ugh. Welcome back. Prepping for Volo part 3. Not part 3. That was like, I think this is going to be attempt 4 though, but yes. Part 3. All right. So we have X, Y, and Z. Diancie, the Lake Trio. These two losers, whatever they're called. Oh, y'all can't see me. Hey. I didn't know that that was still there. Hey, it's me. We got Shaman, Heatran 1. What is this thing called? Kubfu Ryu, who we're gonna be seeing tomorrow. Heatran 2. Two bad bitches and they're both gay. Maridon, Woe Vicky over here. Regigigas, and the Crescent Moon Mama. Do you know what song I've had stuck in my head? What song? I don't think I have any way of knowing what song you've had stuck in your head unless you tell me. Also, if you don't like my pictures that I post of my Infinity Nikki looks, I'm gonna be mad. So go like them. Thanks. Let the music play by RuPaul featuring Michelle Visage. Oh. Well. Well, shout out to RuPaul. We need to go over here. Can't say I recommend it. For some reason, the audio is now disconnected from my... It's like gone out of... Hello? It's gone out of sync with my ear. So like the audio that you're hearing, it may be on time, it may not be on time, but for me, it's not on time at all. So I am going to turn that off because that's going to bother the hell out of me. Hands in my hair, I can love you better than... I think Volo's story is actually really interesting. I knew about this well before I ever actually played the games. Or at least before I played the game on stream, right? Is that Volo has like a whole like character arc that he's going to go through that's going to be kind of irritating to deal with, but also it's going to be kind of interesting to experience, right? And I knew that he was going to have somebody who... You hear it on Twitch, the lag of the sound of the audio of the game audio, you mean? I knew Volo was gonna have a crazy character arc. I already knew when I started playing the games because it had already been spoiled for me. You know, this game came out in 2022 or whenever, 2021 or 2022, whatever. Well, if y'all can hear the lag, Robbie's playing Animal Crossing. I'm gonna go to this screen, and then I will see if this does something to help it. Hello, where the fuck did it go? And let me advanced audio properties. It's better. The best thing to do is to just literally pull out the plug or pull out the USB and then put it back in, but I'm not doing that because when I do that sometimes it like will break my OBS and I'll have to reset my computer, and I don't want to stop my stream right now. I can't believe we have to go through this all again where he takes off his whole little outfit and puts on his other outfit and like we do this whole little exchange or whatever. I'm quiet. I'm not quiet. I'm kind of loud. What do you mean? The game is actually kind of loud, mind you. Oh, I am a touch quiet, huh? Normally I'm more turned up, yes. I accidentally touched that. I thought that I had touched the music The little music mixer. I touched my voice. I didn't see that. Let's get to the point. And if you want me to do better in my battle against Volo, then you're going to need to cheer me on in the chat, or else I'm not going to do well, and we're going to have to reattempt this with Giratina both times once again. So cheer me on in the chat by sending in encouraging words and or emotes. Thank you. As well as fun redeems if you think that's worthy of my time. And also yours. But not not the Diamond Crash Out one, please. Thank you. Apparently, Leaf Storm ate this Spiritomb up. So that's what we're going with. Hi, Ube. Thank you, CMB. I'll strike both of them down. Not the hard front. You ate. A full restore. Interesting. And he's gonna send in Rose Raid, who's gonna use the move. Who's gonna use the move immediately. Yes. Strong Style, Pedal Dance. It's gonna take out Atlantica. RIP. Let me lock in. What I don't understand though is that if, okay, my moves were set up where I was gonna have a double move. We take out the Rose Raid, it does reset, at least to some capacity, because his Garchomp just got to use two moves twice in a. His Garchomp just got to use two moves to take out NyQuil, but I had two moves set up before I took out that Rose Raid. And I'm not even mad, I'm just speaking the truth. I didn't use Strong Style. The Garchomp is the hardest hitter on this team. I would say that the Togekiss is probably an easy second, but and then the Lucario would be a nice third. I want to twerk on the flow. See, because I used agile style here, which means that I had 2 moves back to back. He's sending in the Arcanine. The Arcanine's gonna hit first. With strong style. And see how I only have 1 Pokemon left. Okay. Remain calm, remain calm. Oh, battling Giratina at night feels different. It is giving hard front. I'm scared. That's why he has that bang. They didn't want to show the hairline. The way my character's looking around like, did y'all hear that? The way that these Pokemon act, honestly, I'm surprised that Giratina is even following his command. And I'm standing on that. Of course, Giratina's gonna use Aura Sphere twice. Watch. She tanks it. She tanks it again. We're gonna have to play the revive game for a little bit until we can get another double move. Girl, I'm sweating. Like, Giratina's playing in our face. And if it's obscure, there's nothing that I can do. Let's see what happens.
Personne n'échappe à mon regard.
Yes. It used a double. Agile style earth power, which doesn't take us out, and then it's going to be hurt by the burn, which it faints. Okay, so now we have Manaphy and we have Typhlosion left for this third battle. Oh my god. I need some crazy emotes in the chat, y'all. Start spamming some shit because, oh my god, I'm scared for my life. Oh, NyQuil avoided the attack. Ugh, skinny. Ooh. It's obscure. The attack missed. And it skipped my turn. Oh my god. Bring back NyQuil. We might get it. It's obscured. So this is a moment where I use an item. We'll try it. Yes, it's gonna work. And I can use an item to revive just in case. It's still burned. Oh, this is intense. Earth power. It's not gonna take him out. Earth power again, regular style. It's not gonna take him out. It's not gonna have 3 moves in a row. It's burned still. The burn was healed. It's no longer obscured. And we have the last move. Strong style, Infernal Parade. And that was Giratina. Ugh. Atlantica's kind of an icon. Turning tail and running from this puny human? Pathetic. I was the one who fed you. I was the one to feed you the power you needed so that you could take on Arceus. I was the one who gave you the chance to claw open that space-time rift, driving the deity of space and the deity of time mad so that you could drag the creator out of hiding. How? How could this happen? The blood of the ancient Sinnoh people flows in my veins, does it not? What is it, then, that you find so lacking in me? Do you mean to tell me that this world doesn't need to be remade? I can't live with such questions. I can't bear not satisfying this ache to know. Answer me then, Pommy. Do you have some dream that propels you as I've had? I don't know. I'm just here to protect the people. You don't even know. Then perhaps the day will come when you will suffer and agonize as I do now. I am the great wielder of Pokemon, and you battle alongside your Pokemon. In the end, I was alone, but not you. You will fight together with your Pokemon to seize whatever dreams you have. Here, take it. Take the plate that started me on this path, the plate I once received from Giratina. My journey is over. My story ended when I lost to you. I suppose now you've gathered all of the plates said to exist in the land of Hisui. The Celestica flute transformed into the Azure flute. So that's it. The Azure flute. It comes to you. So Arceus wishes to meet you. Of all people, you had to be the one. Is that why you were brought to this world? Ugh. I have no desire to watch from the sidelines as Arceus comes to you, and I absolutely cannot accept a world in which you would ever manage to defeat Arceus. Someday, I'll solve every riddle in the legends of Hisui's Pokemon. And on that day, I'll stand before Arceus at last. No, I will conquer it. No matter how many years, how many decades, how many centuries it takes me. Looks around. I'm missing one Pokemon in the Alabaster Icelands, but what is... Oh. What is it? Frostlass? I don't know if I'm really ready to do the Arceus thing today. Of course you want to say Feebas. So how did we do with Giratina? We actually didn't catch Giratina either, huh? We just defeated it. Pommy. Hey, Pommy. Have you heard? There's been reports that a huge shadow appeared in the Cobalt Coastlands and then just vanished without a trace. Pommy, you must tell me. You went to the Temple of Sinnoh with Valo, correct? What exactly happened? Oh. I see. In that case, the shadow in the Cobalt Coastlands may be none other than Giratina, the Pokemon said to have once been banished to the reverse side of our world. I do believe this calls for a survey. The Cobalt Coastlands are pretty vast. I hope you have some idea where to look. Well, we're so close and yet so far from getting Giratina. Also, for some reason, I never evolved any Pokemon into Frostlass. Which would actually, I believe, be the end of my Pokedex, by the way. I have literally everything else. Oh, I need a snow runt. I don't have any snow runts. I don't have any snow runts. And I just need one, too. One to evolve, or to catch a Frostlass. I don't know where to catch Frostlass, though. Don't they spawn out here? Not me running over all these Vulpix. Well, we've reached the 3-hour mark. I'm gonna put my Pokemon back. Let's go talk to Laventon and see if this is the full Pokedex. I've just been told the foul plan Volo had concocted. Well, think no more on that scoundrel. Just another tale of passion burning too bright and consuming its bearer. That is what happens if you allow it to. But what of you? Are you making progress with your, what do you call your studies of Pokemon? Surveying, was it? It's been better. Indeed. Well, Hisui still holds more fascinating Pokemon. Shall I speak to you of one of them? Which Pokemon would you like to hear about? Oh, yes, Tornadus. In every direction it flies, stirring up tremendous storms as it goes. When a blizzard batters the Alabaster Iceland, Tornadus may be about. Shall I speak to you about one of them? Which would you like to hear about? Thundurus. Now, Thundurus. It flies around, it fires bolts of lightning every which way. When a rainstorm lashes the Cobalt coastlands, Thundurus may be about. And lastly, Landorus. Ah yes, Landorus, the Pokemon hailed as the guardian of the fields. It seems it can be glimpsed in the Obsidian Fieldlands. Perhaps you'd be so good as to catch it for me? Is that so? I know not why these three have chosen to show themselves. Perhaps the cause lies with the space-time rift, or simply with their own whims. I suppose their stirring up storms and casting bolts of lightning may trouble you aplenty, but nature has need of such things. If you wish to know more, you'd best study the Pokemon for yourself. When you've completed the entries in your Pokedex for Landorus, Tornadus, and Thundurus, come and speak with me. She is not going to tell us about Kuchirus, not today. But if you're speaking of an Amoris, she will tell us about an Amoris eventually. So she don't even give a fuck. She really don't give a fuck. Wait, what am I missing? I'm missing one still. Okay, no, I'm not missing anything, but I still have to go catch those three. But I've caught every Pokemon that I've seen thus far, I've captured, except for Giratina. I need to capture the others, though. And so that includes the Weather Trio, and that includes, apparently, an Amoris. I didn't think it included an Amoris, though. But I've captured every Pokemon that I've seen. But and as far as my Pokedex is concerned, I've seen effectively everything besides the legendaries, which is why that's why I've been going back and forth, is because I wasn't sure which legendaries I needed, but I think I need the Weather Trio. So I think that we're going to preserve the Weather Trio for next week. As well as Arceus, which would also include Enamorus in that as well. So that's going to be a pretty big stream. We did end up getting close to, well, Arceus and Giratina we can save for the last stream. How about that? Next stream we'll focus on doing, for this game, next stream we'll focus on the Weather Trio and Enamorus, which I believe, don't they have another name now? I'm not trying to get shiny Enamorus, I'm just trying to get regular Enamorus. I'm only going for shiny locked legendaries until I can start shiny hunting in other games. Right now the focus is just the legendaries that you can catch in available game, like that are available in the games. That's a whole other project that I am not ready or willing to do right now. I do want to look at one thing though. What was I going to look up? Oh, what are they called? They used to be called the Weather Trio, but don't they have another name? It seems that they go by... Yeah, the Forces of Nature. The Weather Trio must be referring to the other ones. My bad. I called them the Weather Trio, but that's not what they're called. Cool, cool, cool. The Pussy Crew. Yeah, right now I'm not going for like the shiny Manaphy. I would love to have the shiny Manaphy. I would love to have, you know, the shiny Enamorus. I would love to have the shiny Keldeo, etc. But right now I'm just focusing on the shiny locked legends because I want to get those out of the way. Because I do want to get Arceus in this game. I want to feel like I completed the game. I also want the shiny charm. So there's that. So like that's really what my focus is for this game, and also for ZA is I want to like get all the legends and get the finish the game, get that over with. And that's what the focus is for this as well. So I am actually harnessing the energy of those legendary Pokemon for clout and also money. But we're ending the stream here for today anyway. Even though we didn't get Giratina, all we ended up getting was Cresselia and was Regigigas. That's going to be still a great, it's going to still be a pretty good thumbnail for this VOD because I can put Volo on it. Yeah, they're called the Forces of Nature. Landorus, Tornadus, Thundurus, and Enamorus. They're called the Forces of Nature. I think the Weather Trio is referring to Kyogre, Groudon, and Rayquaza, if I'm not mistaken, but I'm not sure. And either way, at this moment in time, it really does not matter to me. We're gonna get out of here. Let's raid someone. Do we have enough people to raid? We do. Can I get a raid message in the chat, please? Make sure to check out the Discord. Make sure to check out the socials. That's where you're gonna get updates on the subathon. That's where you're gonna get updates on anything I have going on. If you decide to donate to the we did not get any donations or subs today. Actually, we did get a sub. We got one sub gifted specifically to Kizzy, I believe, right? Which shout out to the gifted sub. But if we did not get any donations to the Switch 2 fund, but we are well over 60%. I believe we're at this point we're over 70%. But either way, I'm appreciative of what we've gotten so far. I have a bunch of more legendaries that I want to keep going for this week. Tomorrow we're gonna continue with the Isle of Armor and that legendary playthrough, that legendary DLC. Thursday I'm going to do a little bit of ZA to finish up what I started on yesterday, and Friday I'm going to be hopefully doing some Pokemon Violet. Thursday is the fashion review. If you don't know about the in-game fashion review, now is your time to go into the Discord server and or to my social media and find out about it, because I've been posting about it and all you have to do is go to my Blue Sky and scroll down. We are going to raid Comet because Comet is doing their Comet lock today. Let me just get that set up. Copy the raid message when you put it in, when you see it in the chat. Thank you so much to my mods for being present and also being active. I appreciate y'all. We make love. I save my game so I can close that shit when I get off of this stream. And I'll see y'all real soon. Let's see. Let's raid Comet. Comet has only been on for 19 minutes. I will see y'all real soon. Bye.